Hey guys, Konga here, and today I have two replays for you guys featuring tank destroyers. And I actually recorded this video. Well, should I say, I used both these replays for a previous video, which I was going to post the Monday before the update. So actually the day before the update. And then I went on to the news and found out, oh, the update's tomorrow, and they had information about the update. And so instead that day I did the a news video the day before the update, which makes more sense. That's typically what I do. But I can't find my finished video where I use this and the next one, and I would love to share that with you guys so you could see where my thought process was those days, because we didn't even know about Action Heroes, that it was gonna change so much and so on and so forth. But that's gone. I can't find it. I must not have finished it. I must have recorded it and then never compressed it because I realized I don't need this anymore. So unfortunately that's gone, and I really wanted to share it with you guys because we were talking about accuracy and how these two tanks are very, very accurate in the game. The ones we're going to use, this and the Kanonenjagdpanzer is the second tank. But I guess that doesn't matter anymore, does it, with update 6.0? What happened to update 5, by the way? Where did that go? But we're in the Stridsvagn 103B. And what does this mean? This means as long as people are shooting at me with guns which are 120 millimeters or smaller, they can't really do anything. And I even have these 50 millimeter plates on my tank and a 60 millimeter plate, meaning I even have the potential of bouncing E4s off of this thing if they shoot me in the wrong place. However, if they're shooting at my lower plate, they just need a 122 and they can go through. The Capola's weak as well, and you saw my armor working against that patent. He could do nothing. We're up to 1,080, sorry, 60, 80, yeah, 80 out of that. 1,086 damage. Yeah, okay, we're good, we're good. But we got a defender here, and boop, right into his tracks. Oh, well, it's a defender, so we bounce off. But yeah, look at this thing's accuracy. It's amazing aim time. The crazy thing is, like, that's not even great anymore, is it? Obviously, you can get this more accurate with the update. But this accuracy, which was top tier, the best accuracy in the game, you can get pretty much any gun down to nowadays, can't you? So this thing's specialty isn't even special anymore, right? Interesting, isn't it? But that's just how it is. People are telling me the game is coming a long way since the update, and that it's getting back to how it was. They're pretty much reintroducing everything they took away, which is like, oh sweet. And that still for me doesn't make it playable, because that means, if anything, they're still less than where they were when then the day before the update, then the day I was first creating this video, right? Because they're just adding things back. And I was already pretty upset with the game because it was so stale and the map rotation was bad and all that other stuff, right? And they haven't fixed the map rotation. In fact, it's worse now. They haven't fixed the matchmaking. In fact, that's pretty bad. The games are even faster than they ever have because everyone has more DPM now and everybody has more accurate guns now. And so the games are going really, really, really fast. Defender 122 bounces, so he must hit me in the upper plate instead of the lower plate. But he dies to the Valor. So there we go. Fantastic. We're going to be changing our attention now to these guys as they hopefully poke around. Just got to set up here and get ready. Come on over. Come on down. It's time to die. I'm going to kill you. That's what I'm going to do. Shoot you. Boom. He spots me, but I'm not really afraid of those two guns. Like, those two guns, the T10 just fired, so I'm not afraid of him. The Conqueror, specifically, I'm not afraid of. He has to hit me in my cupola at this range, and I doubt he's going to. Oh, and the Waffle blocks the shot for him, so hello, Waffle. We'll just track you here and get some assist. Boom. Chimera 128, somewhat scary. The Waffle isn't firing. He had just fired, so I don't know why he chose now to pull out. Conqueror bounces off of us, and we should be able to shoot this guy before he escapes. Yes, we do. And this tank requires knowledge. If you know what your tank is capable of, like if you know what your armor is, you know what the enemy's guns are, this tank can be very, very powerful, but it's also very situational. And in this game, I realized they didn't have many big guns I can overmatch. It was only the E4 that could reliably overmatch, and he died right away. So I was able to use this more as a brawling tank and just sit in front of guns. A lot of players won't realize that, and this tank is a tough one to play. It really is. You gotta know your stuff to really do well in this. Unless you just sit in the back and you snipe, you can do that as well. So, but we're gonna track this guy. Dojo's like, I'm gonna track him for the assist. And I'm just like, no, you're not. I'm gonna track him for my assist. Ha ha ha! And we track him. He's like, wait, somebody tracked him. I'm like, yeah, I did. The Stridsvagn. I tracked him, and we get the assist for that. So almost about 7,000 damage combined. Actually, yeah, 7,000 damage combined. Not too shabby. We'll take a look here. before we jump into the next game. Yeah, 7,000 only first class. Almost 1,300 base XP. You probably need about 1,400, maybe another kill, and we could have had it. But not too shabby for the Stridsvagn 103B. So yeah, there you go, the Stridsvagn. Let's jump into a Kanonenjagdpanzer now. Now we are on Rizani, and last map was Tundra, and both maps you may realize is not in the rotation anymore. They're gone. And in this game we're in a 4-man platoon, which is also not a thing anymore. Now it's 3-man. And I don't know how I feel about that. The thing is there's a lot of solo players who are like, yes, thank goodness. Thank goodness 5-man platoons are gone. And I do agree 5-man platoons were a bit annoying. I didn't typically platoon in 5-man platoons. The only times I ever really would is if I wanted to do a video, which I do have some of those coming up, so don't you guys worry. We've got some 5-man platoon videos, which are going to be fun, which I'll share with you very, very soon. So yeah, 5-man platoons, the issue I had with them wasn't the fact that, oh, they made the game imbalanced. And oh, if I'm a solo player, I have no impact. No. I'm pretty much a solo player. I don't typically platoon. I was platooning near the end of my career because I was bored with the game and could only find myself playing the game while I was platooned. It was the only way. It was playing with friends was the only time I would have fun. Also, pay attention to where you're driving. This replay for you guys is pretty much don't give up regardless of what you do. There we go. See, we have 310 health. The game just started. We're not going to give up. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Right. But anyway, so back to 5-man platoons. The issue I had with 5-man platoons was it would match up a 5-man tier 8 platoon versus a 5-man tier 10 platoon. That was stupid. I think if you're going to platoon with 5 people, then you have to be willing to wait in the queue. The game has to be like, okay, we have a 5-man tier 10 platoon. They have to wait for another 5-man tier 10 platoon. That's your payment. That's your punishment, should I say, is you have a slightly longer queue time. And yeah, it did typically already wait for another 5-man platoon, but it wouldn't care what tier it was. It was like, oh, yeah, we've got a 5-man East 75 platoon. Let's throw them up against a 5-man stock T20 platoon, right? And it's like, what? No, you know? So yeah, I think if they ever reintroduce 5-man platoons, how it needs to be is it has to be same tiers. So a 5-man tier 9 platoon goes up against a 5-man tier 9 platoon. Simple as that. And yeah, people are enjoying the 3-man platoons for sure, but I know a lot of people are like, oh man, I can't play with all my friends. And Xbox is very different from PC, and our console, should I say, and it's very friend-oriented, right? People are used to playing with friends on party games, on shooter games, on all sorts of games where you just play together. Minecraft, everything. It's just like friends. That's the point of console, really. And this isn't PC, so I get where people are coming from when they're like, they need to bring 5-man platoons back. Like, I can't play with all my friends anymore. Like, I've got a group of 4 friends, which we love playing together and just memeing around and goofing off. We can't do that anymore. And yes, I completely see that. So, my suggestion would be, yes, if you're going to reintroduce that, which I think is fairly easy, is literally just make sure one 5-man platoon goes up against another 5-man platoon, same tier. Alright, you guys are, console is constantly bragging about how they still have a good player base, the same kind of player base they've always had. And like, if that's true, then that kind of matchmaking should not be a problem for you. If your numbers are truly up this update, then that should not be a problem for you, right? But perhaps it is. Maybe their numbers are lower and they're lying to us. In which case, the 3-man platoons make more sense. But you have the same issue with the 3-man platoon. They're still putting a 3-man platoon, top tier platoon, versus a 3-man bottom tier platoon, and it hasn't fixed the game speed. The matches still are over in instants. 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. I remember them releasing a statistic saying the average game was 7.5 minutes, and this was a long time ago. Now, last time I checked, they said the average game is about 5 minutes. That's 2 minutes shorter than it used to be. That's those are fast games. This game is not going to be a 5-minute game. This is going to be like a 9-minute game, so that's nice. But you know, there's something going on. People don't play these games to have fast games and get to the next one, right? Because then you're in queue longer than you are in game. I think on average right now, people are in their garage and in queues more than they're in an actual game, especially newer players. As they load up, they jump into a game, they get killed, then they have to go back to garage, pick a new tank, sort through their tanks, wait for it to load, finally grab it, pick it out, get into the queue, wait a couple minutes in queue, especially at low tiers, and then jump into a game and survive in 2 minutes again, if they're lucky. So right now, I think people are actually in their garages and in their waiting times more than they are in game. And yeah, that needs to be addressed. I think that's a big issue that needs to be addressed, and that's, of course, is just my opinion. Then, of course, is the map rotation, which we mentioned earlier. There's like 9 tier 10 maps in queue right now. There are 72, just so you know, there are 72 plus the newer one that they're working on, the work in progress one. So that would be 73 available maps. Then, you know, they could throw in the queue, but nope. We only have 9 at tier 10. And yeah, that's the big one for me. Is nah. And since I've put the game down, I've actually not played any games on my Xbox except Zombies, Black Ops 3 Zombies once, which I did that just the other day on Saturday, and that was great. It's like, hey, I get to play a video game again, and that was fun. It really was. Though I'm not in the mood to pick up video games again. So yeah, I've been enjoying myself not playing them. Actually, believe it or not, it's been great. It's really been great. Book is just about done, and I mean that we're submitting the final cover art today. In fact, by the time you see this, it's probably already submitted, and so I'll hopefully have a release date for you guys later this week. I'll let you know, like, oh, it's gonna be this day or that day. I don't think it's gonna be obviously this week, because I'm sure there's legal things that need to get accomplished once this is 100% done. So I don't know how long it's gonna take when it's 100% done. I don't know what that's gonna be. But killed that guy. He's dead. He gone. But like I said, you guys will be informed immediately. Like so fast. Like, boom! Hey guys, look at this. It's coming out February 14th or something like that, right? So that's pretty cool. We got an ISU right here. He's about to just go derp. He rams. That was a good play. Oh, that was a UDES, not a... Okay, I thought it was an ISU. I remember it being an ISU, and it's a small screen, so I didn't care to read. That was a UDES. If it was an ISU, that would have been different. But we're going to put a shell in this T-20 prototype. He's not really paying attention to me, so we're just going to poke up and shoot him again. We have no health. We still have no health, and we've done... It's been a half-decent job. Half-decent game, despite having no health and being a one-shot the entire time because of our bad driving, right? But, oh boy, this Kanonenjagdpanzer, I think we should pull it out again. Oh wait, maybe we did already. With the new update, see its accuracy, see its rate of fire. Spoilers, we did. We'll have some replays for you guys featuring this tank very soon. We played this before the end of the year on stream, not on stream, on camera, and we'll be sharing it. And you'll be able to see just how much this tank has changed, how much better it is, how much worse it is. You guys get to decide. And yeah, I already love this tank. It's pretty good. But we're going up against a T-28 now, who has Camonet and Binox, as he spots us, and we do not spot him. That's pretty scary when you're in a tank like this. It's like, all right, that guy clearly has some kind of camouflage crew. He must have binocular telescope. He must have Camonet. He must have all that jazz, because we cannot seem to outspot him. So, what do you do when you're a one-shot? Well, you test the water again. Nope, he's still there. Okay, no. This is going to be interesting. Just kidding, it's not. We have 4 guys. We also have a Churchill 7, so we should be good. Right, Churchill 7? Yeah. We need one of our guys who's nice and healthy to just go in and see what they can do. So we're waiting for that. We're pinging Ash. I think Ash was having, like, party issues this day. No, he's talking. Never mind. He can hear us. Or maybe he's talking to his roommate, his bunk buddy, and ignoring us. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making things up. But he's gonna go in and try to spot for us, and so we're gonna get into a better position where we have a nice elevated position. So up here where he does not see us, hopefully, and we'll be able to put our 10 heat shells into him. We only have 10. It's not gonna take 10 to kill him, but we've got them loaded anyway. Where is he gonna be? There he is. That's his side 1, and this is a Top Gun, by the way. If we can kill him 2, and oh, the Churchill gets him. The Churchill 7 gets the kill. 136 Alpha. I think his gun is 135. So he rolls 1 high. Or maybe it's 140. Maybe it might be 145. I don't know what gun. Those British guns are kind of weird. They all go up by like 5 every time you upgrade. Like 5 more damage for you. 5 more for you. 3,700 damage. Another first class. Not too shabby. Almost 1600 base XP. Definitely, probably would have been nice if we got that kill. 50-50, I'd say. Either we would have gotten it or we wouldn't have. So there we go. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, subscribe. Make sure you go check out SpaceBANDIT. Link in the description below. And I'll be seeing you guys all later. Make sure you guys have a great week. Alright, don't have a bad one. If you're enjoying the game, then continue to play. If you're not, well, take a break. That's it. Peace out.